Hi everybody, welcome back to 100% Mags. So this is your match review for the game against Bournemouth today, which ended 2-2 at the Fatality Stadium. And of course, Newcastle coming away with a share of the spoils. And thanks to Matt Ritchie, who scored an absolutely sensational strike in the stoppage time at the end of the second half. Now the former Cherries player sent a spectacular volley into the top corner off of a DeAndre Edlin cross to rescue a point for Rafa Benitez's side. Now, Josh King had turned the game in Bournemouth's favour in the second half, sending Martin Dubravka the wrong way from the penalty spot before finishing coolly into the far corner from a Dominic Silanko pass, and then Simon Rondon obviously scored in the first half of stoppage time with a really sensational curling free kick into the top left hand corner past Artur Burik in goal for Bournemouth. Of course, that free kick came through a Miguel Almiron sensational run, which then he was taken down by Jordan Ibe, who managed to get himself a yellow card for that foul. Now, he was kind of lucky, I thought, Jordan Ibe, to get a yellow card, because if Nathan Klein hadn't have been with him, he would have been the last man and he would have received a red card for the tackle. And to be honest, I think he probably should have received a red card for the tackle, just because the way it was. Miguel Almiron was through on a perfect run to go and score, and he just took him down. And of course, another player that should have been given a card, today was Jefferson Lerma. Now, he just went through a Jose Perez, two-footed tackle. Mike Dean just ran up, gave him a yellow card, and then just about 3-4 minutes later, he went and ran through Jose Perez again, and Mike Dean just completely oblivious to the fact that he just went straight through him, after he'd only just given him a yellow card like 3 or 4 minutes previous. But I think Eddie Howe and the Bournemouth staff, can be pretty pleased with coming away with a point today, because in general, I don't think they deserved to get that point. Newcastle were the much better side, were played really great for the full 90 minutes, and unfortunately, the weather came into effect with the high wind speeds, causing a couple of dodgy balls flailing off to different directions. But literally, if we look at the Premier League table, which is up on screen now, Newcastle now sit 13th in the league. We remain 13th place, 7 points clear of the relegation zone. Thanks to this point, it lifts Bournemouth up into 11th place above Everton. So Everton now take the 12th place position where Bournemouth were sitting. And, Callum Wilson almost won it for them as well, if it wasn't for Paul Dummett clearing it off the line. Now, that was an absolutely sensational clearance off the line as well by Paul Dummett. Well done on that. But we'll move on to the next game against Arsenal after the international break, of course, and hopefully we can pick up the 3 points in that game. But of course, we're not going to have Fabian Schär for that one, as well as he will be serving the last of his 2-game suspension after that silly moment where he banged the ball off the ground in the Everton game. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, follow the sponsor fanvibe.com down in the description below. Until next time, how are the lads?